Okay, okay. Okay, so we are ready to start. The timer starts as soon as the toad touches the ground. So it's gonna be like 3, 2, 1, go. So, woo! Thank you, thank you. This is BattleToads, and I just got here trying a newer strat, a brand new strat, but well, it doesn't matter. So the category I'm gonna be playing is called Warpless. For this category, you're not allowed to take warps, but that doesn't mean you cannot do glitches. So I'm gonna be trying to do glitches. There is really huge ones and some small ones. What? It's fine. So there is a very big skip in level 3. And that is gonna be very difficult because there is a chance the run just will die there. Like I can literally soft lock the game. Say for example, there I just lose 4 seconds because sometimes the toad throws the egg outside. Yeah, that was level 1. This game is known because it's very difficult. A lot of people never got to see past level 3. So today, hopefully, you will see past level 3. And I'm saying hopefully because really the game can crash there. But I'm gonna try my best, so if anybody is watching live, make sure you are praying to RNG Jesus for good RNG there. So the way I'm hitting these birds, I'm pressing down and then hitting because this you can save a few frames. Like for example, that jab I did, that causes 6 frames of lag, and well, I mean, it's almost like nothing that you save, but at the end of the level, it can become like 1 second. Not only for the birds, but the rest of the big enemies as well. So for those who don't know, my name is the Mexican Runner. This is my first time here at RetroSpelsMässan in Gothenburg. That is a really amazing city. And right now, like, it's a really nice weather, very hot. It reminds me of Mexico. This level 8 is, in essence, an auto-scroller. You can only save time by killing certain enemies like fast, as soon as they spawn. Like if you let the enemies to be on the screen for a lot of time, they just stop and freeze the screen. That is how you can lose time. You can make lives, and I forgot that there was a robot coming there. I got greedy with the life. So this is like a bone of the bird, and you can hit the birds like that. And it makes it very easy to grab a lot of lives in case you need lives. You see, I just got every 100 points you get a life. So the category I'm playing once again is Warpless, but that doesn't mean I cannot do glitches. So there is a very big glitch here that it will let me end the level very fast if I got it correctly. But it's a very hard trick, and I just really hope to get it first try. If the game's soft locked by any chance, I will probably reset and take the warp just to reach this same part very fast. No! Well, I guess I just keep going and later I will show you the trick. I supposed to get the bike down and die, but I didn't, and that is gonna cost 2 minutes and 6 seconds around. But you get to see this level, that is pretty awesome. You can jump over those walls. That is something that is not very recommended because you can, if you miss time your jump, you just die. Also, it's possible, I'm just gonna try it. Maybe I will die here. You can jump like without that platform, but I died. It's possible to do that. I'm just gonna try one more time, because why not? Yeah, it's possible to do that. Oh man! Oh wow, I did it! No! Okay, yeah. Yeah, it's possible. Well, I totally missed the dash jump, but I still got it. Wow! You see, every day you learn something new. that is weird.
Something new has been discovered today.
Yeah, the magic of a live event.
We have a good tape.
So I have been able to do this section blindfolded. It's tricky, very tricky. But yeah, this level, like, it has 4 sections, and that's pretty much it. You can also play in the front if you want, if you feel like. Like, it's just up to the player. I personally like just hanging in the back because it's just easier. You can have your time. So being in the front, you just have to jump a little bit sooner. And here we can do magic, appearing the toad there in the other side of the screen. And yeah, I remember when I was playing this as a kid, this particular part with exclamation point mark in the right side is very hard. I mean, this one was also very tricky. You can take the warp, but since this is a warpless category, I'm not gonna take the warp. So it's 20 walls total right here. If you have kind of a good timing, it's fine. And then we're done with the level. That is the turbo tunnel, and right now this level is a very tricky one, a very technical one. Like, you can do a lot of stuff like kicking those ice blocks, trying some. Oh, what? Okay. Oh man! Ice block is supposed to be my friend. Oh. Okay. Wow. So you can kill those snowmen just with a one headbutt, but in this level there is going to be a very hard trick that I will try, of course, as many times as I can. It's a double crazy dash jump, we call it. Nice! You can pause this for swag. Okay, not bad. But that's not the end of the tricks. You can clip here using the invincibility frames. We have to backtrack in order to spawn the checkpoint. Now, oh come on, ice block. Oh, okay, that was not a friendly ice block, but we can pick it up and just throw it. No, I died there. I got desperate and I didn't hear the audio, but you get to see the whole trick again. That was take 1, now we're gonna get the take 2. So you wanna get hit very close to the edge, so the invincibility frames actually last long enough. So ideally, it's supposed to happen that, but the ice block was not nice. Okay. And in here, I need to remember to don't take the warp. There's a warp in that platform, but since this is a warpless category, I'm just gonna finish the level. I'm not gonna finish it in the intended way. I'm gonna, usually you just go up to the right there, but if you just trigger that, then you can just go underneath here and still finish the level, while dying, of course. So now we're moving to the Surf City level, and if there is a trick, like if you grab the surfboard and jump, like in the very first 2 frames, I think, you can just do that super jump, which it looks really cool. It's a nice detail the programmers put for the game. By the way, like, this is one of the favorite music of a lot of people. See, I'm not certain if try a strat that I have never practiced, which is in theory a faster way of killing Big Black. I think I might go for it. It just, in theory, I know what to do. I have just never practiced it. Like, it's possible to do something that we call reverse headbutts. So after a headbutt, if you're recovering and you switch the direction, you can try to hit the boss to the opposite side. So I'm gonna try. Hopefully I get a long jump here. Hopefully. No, that was a small jump. Oh, yeah, I was trying to line up with the boss. Let me grab this and... This is not good. Oh wow, it's really fast. Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah. So in theory, that was the new trick that I still haven't properly route. So that's why I cannot. But I got to show you a little bit how it looks like making those two headbots and then a stick. It's pretty cool. So we call it reverse headbot because you're kind of going. You do a headbot, but that stays in place. Usually the headbot is just moving and hitting forward. Those mines are random. They can be a very big issue sometimes. Sometimes not. By the way, the world record is 23 minutes and 42 seconds. I'm really happy to say that I'm the world record holder of this category at the moment. Of course, in any speedrun, like, things can change. And right here is the time for donations. But clearly we don't have donations, so I'm just gonna tell you a cool story. When I was young, I beat this game. Well, I get to play this game as a kid when I was like 9 years old, and I beat this game. I beat this game when I was a kid. There is a trick called a dash jump that I totally fail. I wanted to show you the warp. That is the warp, that flashing thing. I almost grabbed the warp, and that was gonna be bad. But yeah, in here you just have a bunch of snakes that you have to ride them all the way till the end. So coming back to that story, I played this game and I was a kid, and I was really happy and proud of myself when I actually managed to beat this game. I immediately told my brother, I told him that I beat this game, and he was really proud of me. But outside of that, like, none of my friends really know how hard this game it was. So, you know, like, I was saying, hey, I beat BattleToads, and it's like, cool. But man, like, they really didn't see the whole game to know what I really went through. So I didn't know, like, I was gonna become a speedrunner of this game in the future. But surely beating this game as a kid let me learn the game. And right now there is a trick that I'm gonna try. Wait, is here? Ouch! Yeah, well, I mean, there's a trick that doesn't save time. In fact, it just costs time. You can do like a slow motion that it doesn't have a name, but I'm sure like a tasker find it. The first person I saw doing that trick was PJ, and it looks really awesome. So I'm gonna try it again because it's totally worth it for you to see that. Like, sometimes when you play a game a lot, like just doing new stuff is always good. So you have to hang out here in the bottom, wait for that snake, and then you just get like 3 frames per second. Of course, once you get out of the snake, it just goes back to normality. But I did die trying that, but it's totally worth showing that. It's just a fun, cool little thing. So we're getting to the last section of this level, and in here there is a difference between the Warpless and the 100%. For the 100%, you just ride all the snakes. You have to show them, that is a requirement. But for this category in particular, you can finish early the level, and basically you have 2 ways of doing it. One is by a dash jump, another is just by a jump. So I went for the jump and I got it. So you die, and out of that bounce you get to the out, that is the end of the level. And right now we are in the Volkmar's Inferno. So a lot of people clearly never saw this level, but this level is definitely amazing. It's also as hard as the Turbo Tunnel. It's also a lot of memorization. And well, right here we have a section that you can do the jumps, or you can just die there and keep going, but it's fine. I mean, that is a quick death, so it doesn't really affect that much. Okay. So now, in this game, they put those Space Invaders. So that's the legacy from Atari. What the hell I'm doing? Oh yeah. I'm gonna try something that didn't work. But it's possible that rat killed his partner. It just didn't quite work, but it's fine. It's not a huge time loss. And right here, this is the jet section. It's another section that is pretty tough. It's pretty tough if you don't know the patterns, but most of it are almost the same patterns. There is in the second checkpoint, or the second part of this section, there is random fireballs, and those are tricky to dodge. But lucky for us, we're playing in a CRT TV, which means that we don't get lag. That means that we have, if you're lucky enough, you can react, and this section doesn't become as hard, but you can still die anytime. Anytime you can die. But yeah, I always like to stick in the middle because I can grab that life. It's not that I need the life, but it's just really fun grabbing that life. Okay, that was the fireball section, and now we have a missile section that also these missiles are random, and with this TV I cannot really make a difference between a missile and the background. So if you stay in the bottom missiles don't hit you. That is something that is cool if you know that. When I was a kid I never knew that, so I was just doing this way, dodging the missiles. And at the end you can have that life there in the top. So we're 2 more sections to clear this level. Right now it's like a speed up section where any of those flames like insta kills you. Like a lot of the games back in the day like really kills you instantaneously. Like now there is games like I wanna be the guy, sorry, that they implemented that very well. Like that kind of unfairness, like you die, you have to start over. So this game was back in the day pretty much like that. But what is really amazing, they did a really great job making the level designs. Like it's very hard, but it's also fair. Like if you spend the time. Okay, we just cleared that little gap, and it's a tricky one. You can just die. This level looks really impressive if I get it right, and hopefully I don't screw it up like I did. Well, probably I just already screwed myself up. I'm still gonna try to squeeze, but now it's too late. So I'm gonna wait a little bit, like here, there. So that is gonna cost. Oh my god, man! I don't know why I'm jumping early, like really early. So again, I screw up something, but it's gonna be fine. Wow. Well, now it's not gonna be fine. Worst case scenario, I will get electrocuted here. Probably I will. Yeah, I was. Oh, come on, man. Well, we're just going back and save. Oh, okay. So this boss, he can totally kill you very easily, but lucky, if you're fast enough between your double taps, you can kill him like this. But it's not as simple as it looks like, because when you see the toad recovering, you cannot run immediately. You have to wait a little bit. So it's just not as tricky. It's not as simple as it lands and you can run immediately. It doesn't work like that, this game. But it's not that hard as well. It's just tricky. Right here, there's a crazy out of bounds that I will try. Okay. Beautiful. That was just beautiful. That's a very hard trick to get. It saves 7 seconds, so we're going a normal out of bounds, and going over the normal way is like 12 seconds. So this section you just have some gears chasing you. Of course, if they touch you, you just die immediately, like everything else in the game. And what is really amazing about this game is the different level design. Like here you have a water section. Like this game back in the day got inspired by Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, but still I think this game, like, despite of being inspired by that, like, it's still a really amazing game. And the company who made this game, it is called Rare. So you know that company probably because of games like Donkey Kong Country. Like back in the SNES era, it became probably more famous than in the NES era. But in the NES, like, they really did really hard games, very hard games. And BattleToads is no exception, and it's really a masterpiece in my opinion. It's still my favorite game from the NES. It's very tricky. So there's a pixel skip at the end of this level, like right after this gear. There's gonna be some spike skips and there's some spinners that you can take, but of course for the speedrun you wanna go as fast, so we try to skip them. I think there's like a 2-frame window, so that is the first spike skip, then that is the spinner skip, but I turned a little bit fast there. I got too excited by getting that, so let's hope I get it again. And I got it in as a backup way. You can go out of bounds there by jumping in the gap, that is the black part it starts. So in here I pray for a good fish pattern, that was not exact. Oh, what the hell I did. Oh, nice. Okay. Oh man. I didn't count how many things I dodged there. But anyway, that is the pixel skip. That is tricky. It's tricky. So we try to see a pixel that I think is that one. Okay. The fish also, it looks friendly, but it's a really bad one. Okay, I'm gonna... Okay. You have to trigger that last part so you can clear the level while dying. Thank you. And right now it's coming a tough level as well. That the idea is to have a perfect fall. That is the idea. Oh man. That is usually that level has 3 sections with rats, so you have to hit the dynamite, but somehow the rat gets the flag of the boss, so it's possible to just finish the level early in that way. The really tricky part is guessing where the rat is gonna be, so the best setup is having a perfect fall, so it more likely falls in the same way. In this level, a lot of people don't know what the hell is going on, so we have some lines there. They're showing us the way, so I have to press the line at the right time. If I don't press at the exact moment it changes, the monocycle I have, like, it loses speed. I'm gonna show you here like what happens. You see that slow down, that thing is chasing me, and you have to reach to the end faster than it chases you, otherwise it will kill you. And that spiral, some people call it Sonic. You can call it Sonic there, it's fine. That is the actual boss. And I think it was... There was Tionic, a Polish speedrunner. He found out about the reverse headbutt and he started implementing it for the boss fight, and it actually saves a lot of time. So hopefully I can get that. We start with a a jump that I need an audio cue that probably I'm not gonna hear, but I'm gonna try still. I didn't got it because I didn't hear any audio. So what is the beautiful thing is after the 5th hit, if you just kind of backtrack and move forward and backtrack and move forward and backtrack and move forward, you can kill the boss there. And that was a good boss fight. And now this level is really mind-blowing. Like there's a real 3D on the NES, man. So not many games have this awesome feat. And this is a platformer, and they did it really well. Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna just wait there, chill, until the platform comes back. Because you have to get a dash jump that I kind of fail. But here I'm gonna try some dash springs. They're, like, they save a little bit of time. Everything, like, to make cycles of platforms. The green platforms make cycles of 4 seconds. So you wanna go as fast as you can. Those rhinos usually takes a lot of time. Where? Okay, I didn't know which section I was. Okay, I still got the cloud. So there's some hungry rhinos. Those rhinos kill you immediately. And what else do we have? Okay. Okay, I still got it. I'm kind of forgetting the stage because I'm focusing a little bit on the talk. But it's fine. It's fine. So this green cloud can kill every single speedrun, because if he doesn't move like he did, it costs some time. Okay, so once you clear that one, you have more sections to come. There is again some dash springs there that you can do. And here, if you don't grab that stick, that blowing cloud just takes you out and kills you. And we'll just reach the final section of the level. Okay, this is gonna be different. I usually want to grab the right stick, so I'm gonna have to improvise a little bit here when to jump, like now maybe. Ah! I told you that it was tricky. It's fine, we're right there. So lucky for me, reaching this checkpoint is actually good. Of course that costs a lot of time, but it doesn't matter that much. Where is it? Waiting for my stick. Because I have a very specific timing that once I land, I just jump there. Almost. Like that. So I kind of lose that because of grabbing the other stick. And right here we have the last green cloud that clearly doesn't want to stop. Okay. Now he wants to stop. So we just kill the cloud, and a few more blowing phases. I'm gonna try something that we call well, never mind. I was gonna try like a JC way there, that you can get into the trampoline, jump to the other trampoline. It says 1 second, but or half second. Was not worth it, and it was tricky. So I'm gonna try it. Okay. So you can go as fast as you can there, and we are about to reach the last boss fight, which is the Dark Queen. There is a way of manipulating her to stay in the ground. If I hit her like late, what the hell? Okay. Well, so she's there. But yeah, if we, oh my God, if we hit her late, she stays in the ground. Wow, that was not staying in the ground. Well, now I don't have a clue like what she's doing, but I'm just hoping I beat her like that. And that was BattleToads, but you can still die. I'm gonna say when we're gonna stop the timer. You can still die after you defeat her. That's the beauty of this game. So you rescue Princess Angelica and Pimple, and time. At 29:06, so not bad. Of course, it's not the best speedrun ever, but it still was a good speedrun. Yeah, we have like really famous people in here. Like we have the Mega Man 2 world record holder, Cool Kid, right here. We have right to my right Batman. Well, Dexter, that's his real name. He's the world record holder of Batman, the video game, and many other games. He has done a lot of really cool speedruns. Myself, I'm a very competitive speedrunner. Well, there's Akisto as well there, and there's gonna be Smaugy, a lot of speedrunners, but I'm not gonna take more time, and I'm gonna move to the next game. That is Contra.